artist, I started at age 3. I began very young. So I would say I've probably been making art my entire life. I think that, in fact, research shows that most kids is their first language. And some of us continue while most others stop.
Okay.
And I think that was just true for me. Right. That probably happened at a few different points. I wasn't the kind of person that wanted to be a super famous artist really young. But it's the thing that I was best at, and it was the thing that came easiest to me. And I think as I became older, it was the way I made sense of my world. I think it was cathartic. So I didn't have a first show until very late, but I always made art. So it was like breathing to me. I was going to do it whether I made a living from it or not. And I think probably after many years of making art privately, when I developed my voice, it was probably around 35. I decided I wanted to share it with the world. Well, I think I understand that 35 is near death for a lot of people. But, I think it has to do with the artist. I have artist friends who have a very clear and distinct voice at age 24. And I think in that case, you want to hope that they can continue to keep it up and make art at a consistently high level. And for other people, it happens later. I think it has everything to do with the individual artist. And I think that, I've seen younger artists that were successful for a few years, and then all the work around the work became too much of a distraction. And then I know people who started very young and just never stopped. I think it's so individualistic that I can't really make a prescription. I can tell you that chasing a career rather than being obsessed with making your best work is probably the surest way to fail, in my opinion. I think if you allow the career to follow the work, no matter what age you are, you'll be fine. Faster is not the issue. I think better is the issue. I think there are very few things of quality that need to happen fast. You can take that to growing a plant, to cooking food. I think when the focus is on speed, there's a liability, especially something that's as layered as art. So I would caution against focusing on the speed at which things happen. Because if you focus on speed, things can happen fast, but that doesn't mean that you're ready for them. It doesn't mean that you can sustain it. So I would encourage young artists to focus on being good and peer review. So not just your own opinion of what you're doing, but the opinion of people that you respect, your peers, your mentors, maybe your instructors, artists you know. But when you get consensus around what's good, I think you might be ready then, and not a minute sooner. Right now I'm in the Tate in Britain, in London. And I've been fortunate to, in fact, I missed my flight this morning, but I heard from a friend of mine at the very same moment who was installing a show at Gallery Thaddeus Ropac here. So it was kind of a great delight that I was stuck in London, and I got to see lots more art than I did yesterday, and I saw a friend putting a show together. But I enjoyed Betsalel and all the talented students there, and I really enjoyed my time. So this is great.
Fordjour, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.